Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back for another lesson with Miss Kim. Today, you're going to bring your paper and pencil, and you're going to do this lesson with me. We're going to have new spelling words this week, and we're going to be focusing on comparatives words, okay? And they have a ER at the end and the EST at the end, okay? Words that have ER at the end, when we're using comparative words, you're comparing two nouns, okay? Two nouns, okay? And so when you have words that have ER, it has that bossy R sound, the R control sound, okay? Okay? Also, we're going to be focusing on words that end with EST, est, and that's comparing two or more nouns, okay? And so we'll go more in details to help you better understand what comparatives words are, okay? So remember, we're doing words that have ER and then at the end and EST at the end, okay? So let's focus on our spelling words. Okay, so we got our first spelling word. So we're going to break it into two syllables. Okay, so we have the first word is tall. Okay, then we break it, and then now we have the ER at the end, which is So you put that together, taller. Okay, so it's two syllables, and this is ER. So this word will be used when we compare two nouns. Okay. Okay, let's go our next word. Okay, so now this is a different ending. So we have the first word, which is the first syllable, tall, and then we break it for our second syllable, which has the est, ist. So tallest. So this is comparing more than two nouns, okay? When you're comparing the whole class or you're comparing more than two people, okay? All right, let's go over our next spelling word. Now we have colder. So we break it. Do you see the ER at the end? Then we have coldest. Okay, so we have taller, tallest, colder, and coldest. Okay, all right, let's go our next spelling words after I erase it. Okay. Okay, we have newer, newest. Okay, newer, newest. Faster, fastest. Okay, slower and slowest. Okay, all right, so these are our 10 new spelling words. I'm gonna go back. I'll say the word and then you repeat after me, okay? Taller, tallest, colder, coldest, newer, newest, faster, fastest, slower, slowest. Okay, so that's our 10 new spelling words. Okay, now I want you to write the spelling words 3 times each, okay? And submit your work on Seesaw. Please write neatly. Some of you still did not submit your work from our last week's spelling words. Please do that if you didn't already. So write the spelling words 3 times each, okay? Just like Miss Kim, I numbered it 1 through 10. Then I wrote spelling words, and then I wrote it 3 times each neatly, okay? Then you're gonna go on Seesaw. I showed you last time, and then you're going to go on Journal, and you're gonna add it, and you're gonna upload it, or you're gonna take a photo. There's a camera feature, and there's a place where you can upload your work, okay? All right. Next, we're gonna look at our word bank, and we're gonna fill fill in the blanks using the spelling words, okay? So I want you to get a paper and a pencil or a pen, and you're gonna write this down and you're gonna do it with me together, okay? All right, let's do the first one together. Number one, it is blank in January, then in June, okay? So they're talking about months, okay? We have January and we have June. So that's comparing 2 months. So that's two nouns, okay? Two things, okay? So it is colder in January than in June, or it is coldest. So remember, ER is comparing two things. So it's colder, okay? So you're gonna write here, it is colder in January than in June, okay? Oh, whoops. I don't know what happened. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, let me try to put this together. There we go. Okay, it is colder in January than in June. Okay, let's do number two. So it's a question. Is January the blank month of the year? So now they're comparing every month of the whole year. There are 12 months, so it's comparing more than two things. So it'll be EST, coldest, okay? So you're gonna circle coldest, and you're gonna write the word coldest, okay? Okay, now let's do number three. Gina has the blank bike of all, okay? So they're comparing more than two things because they're talking about bike of all. So all the bikes, that's more than two bikes, okay? So Gina has the faster bike of all or fastest. So it's EST because you're comparing more than two, okay? So you're gonna write fastest bike of all, okay? All right, let's do number four. Tam's bike is blank than my bike. So this one, they're comparing Tam's bike and your bike, my bike, okay? So that's only comparing two now, two things. So it would be ER, right? Faster. So Tam's bike is faster than my bike. Okay? All right, let's do number five. The oak tree is blank than my house, okay? So this is again comparing only two nouns because it's comparing the oak tree and your house, okay? So that's comparing two things. So it's ER, not ist. So is it taller or tallest? It's taller, okay? Because it's comparing only two things. So I'm going to put taller, okay? The oak tree is taller than my house. Okay, perfect. You can also press pause and write this down if you need more time, okay? All right, let's do number six. Gonna go to the next page. Okay, we're gonna do number six. Okay, it is the blank tree in the neighborhood, okay? So when they're talking about neighborhood, you're talking about an entire, I guess, like community. So that's a lot of people. So when you're in a neighborhood, you have a lot of different houses and different neighbors that are living. That's many people. So that's not just two uh, things that they're comparing. They're comparing many, okay, many trees in the neighborhood. So that would be, it is the tallest, okay? Because that's comparing more than two, okay? So I would put tallest, okay? Okay, number seven. Please wear the blank shirt you have, okay? So this is comparing more than 2 again because you're comparing to all the shirts you have. So I don't think you just have 2 shirts, right? You have more than 2 shirts. So I would say EST, newest, okay? Please wear the newest shirt you have. Okay, next one, number 8. The blue shirt is blank than the red shirt. Okay, now this is comparing 2 things because you're comparing blue shirt and you're comparing red shirt. So that's 2 shirt you're comparing. So it's ER, newer, okay? The blue shirt is newer than the red shirt. Okay, number 9. The bus is blank than the train. The bus is slower than the train, or the bus is slowest than the train. Okay, here again, how many things are we comparing? We're comparing only 2 things. We're comparing the bus, 1, then we're comparing the train, okay? So that's 2, okay? So it would be ER, slower, okay? The bus is slower than the train. Okay, next, number 10, our last sentence. Okay, it's a question. Is this the blank bus ever? Okay, so they're saying ever. So they're saying from all the bus, so that's more than 2 buses, is this the slowest bus ever? Okay, compared to all the buses. Okay, so that's more than 2, slowest. Okay, perfect. Okay, so those are our spelling words. Okay, so I want you to write each spelling word 3 times, submit on Seesaw. I want you to also write the sentences and fill in the blank and then turn that in as well. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.